much to weigh? It's an interesting question, and I think a lot of it depends on whether or not that athlete is producing. I just got an interesting tweet from Paulie who reminds us no one tells David Ortiz to lose weight. And he's a big dude. Big teddy bear of a dude, but he's a big dude. Here's Pablo Sandoval, who swears that the Red Sox did not tell him to lose weight in the offseason, though John Farrell pointed out to anyone who would listen at spring training that Pablo had showed up 20 pounds lighter. We know in his time with the San Francisco Giants, he had ebbs and flows with his weight. And yet he's telling us, nope, that's not what happened. I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I don't weigh in at all. So I just do my work, try to do everything I can better. I don't weigh in. It's all off season, so I just try to get better, be in better position, and like I say, be an athlete.
Being an athlete. Now, I would agree that some guys can carry more weight than others and still be athletes. When you're producing, nobody cares how much you weigh or what you look like or if your gut is hanging out. We've given you some examples that we've come up with. What other examples can you think of athletes who have produced despite carrying what some might consider a little extra weight? Talked about Eddie Lacy. The Packers have said to him unequivocally, you must lose weight in the offseason. And they've actually told the world that they told Eddie Lacy he has to lose weight in the offseason. And I can understand that with a running back who's getting older, who's got more miles on his body. He wasn't as effective this year, just like Pablo wasn't as effective this year. CeCe Sabathia, back when he was younger and had the power, he could generate more power with the extra weight. But because these guys are human beings, the older you get, the harder it is to recover from injuries when you have an extra weight, and just in general, to keep up. No longer can your pure athleticism carry that extra weight without you losing a step. Now, Sabathia, again, had tried to lose weight multiple times during his career. We know he went to rehab. That likely was a factor in his weight struggles. How about Charles Barkley, who was called the Round Mound of Rebound? He was always being teased for being a doughboy, for being soft, for being overweight. And his post-basketball weight struggles have been well documented. Phil Mickelson is another example that I could think of. Now, when Tiger Woods came along, he introduced a whole new level of fitness into the game of golf. Mickelson had always had man boobs, but he's gotten in shape. And look who is still on the tour competing while Tiger is now struggling with major back issues. So what other athletes can you think of who have either been productive, carrying extra weight? Again, David Ortiz is a great example. Or who have needed to lose weight to stay productive. Again, this is just it's a force of nature. It's just what happens to your body when you get older. LeBron James has noticeably slimmed down this year. Tim Duncan talks about the extra attention he's paid to nutrition and fitness his last several years. He has dropped some weight. And should teams have the right to tell their athletes how much they can weigh or when they need to lose weight? If you have not seen the picture of Pablo on our show Twitter, please check it out. It's called 300 versus 300. It's an art array, if you will, and it's captioned 300 versus 300. And I can't look at it and still talk at the same time. After Hours CBS on Twitter. Also on our Facebook page, you can vote for Man Crush Monday. Nope, Pablo Sandoval is not on it. Not yet. Our phone number is 855-212-4227. That's 855-212-4227. It's After Hours with Amy Lawrence on CBS Sports Radio.